It's time now for the Business of Health, brought to you by Hendricks Regional Health. Well, BeeFree Gluten-Free Bakery had a goal of being in all 50 states, and it's already halfway there. Its popular Warrior Mix and paleo-friendly bakery goods now in some 25 states, and get this, more than 600 stores and growing. For more on the company's expanding national footprint and perhaps transforming into a lifestyle company, I'm pleased to be joined by creator and owner Jennifer Wiese. And Jennifer, welcome to the program.
Thanks.
It's really great to have you back. You were here a little over 2 years ago.
That's
as
right.
this was really beginning to get going. And it's interesting on many levels, but talk about how you came up with the idea for the company and these products.
So the idea started in my own kitchen with our son. I'm the mom of 4 sons. Our oldest is on the autism spectrum. And so we discovered many years ago that gluten-free was impactful for him and was very helpful. And so a dozen or so years ago, gluten-free was really not very prevalent in the marketplace. So we just started creating our own food at home and something that would adhere to his gluten-free lifestyle.
Based in Noblesville, you have
Yes.
manufacturing operations in Greenfield. We'll talk about the products in a moment, but talk about the growth, because since you were here last, and you actually launched the company, I think, in 2010. You were here in 2015 or late 14, I guess. Talk about the growth. How many stores were you at?
So 2 years ago, we were in less than 100. And so lots of things have taken place, obviously, in the last couple of years to help boost that amount of sales. And one of those is Indiana Grown. You know, we developed we were one of the first members of Indiana Grown, and so we were able to make some connections and that kind of thing.
So they got, this is an initiative, a statewide initiative, really trying to promote people like yourself, businesses like yours. They made connections for you to get into Kroger and some other places, right?
Sure, yeah, they made lots of some introductions to key people within Kroger and other regional brands like Market District, Fresh Time, lots of other brands like that as well.
Now you're in more than 600 stores.
Yes.
Talk about some of the, you mentioned the Krogers, but all over the country, your products can be seen.
Yes, so we've expanded, we've crossed state lines. We've crossed out of the Midwest, actually, into California, up into Oregon, that part of the country, and then we'll be focusing on the East Coast as well shortly.
Okay, let's talk about these products that are doing so well. You've got cookies, you've got granola, you've got mixes. Talk about the mix of products you have.
So we have a couple cookies that were adapted from my grandmother's recipes. So, so we have 2 cookies. We have a variety of flavors of Warrior Mix, which is our paleo granola. And because we're a family business, we thought it was only fitting to name each of the flavors after one of our sons. So we've got Clay, August, Hagen, and Drake. And then we have a new flavor coming out next month as well. May's apple pie, which was named after my grandmother. We also have a frozen pizza dough and a gluten-free baking mix for those who like to bake and cook at home.
And I know as you look at growth, you're getting into potentially the military, right? Military complexes. Talk about that potential.
It's really super exciting for us, the opportunity to have our warriors and their families have access to our food. And so that will be something on a national level. Those military commissaries are spread throughout the country and worldwide as well. So there's that opportunity as well.
And you really see the potential for this to grow as you look out the next number of years into somewhat of a lifestyle company.
Definitely, we do. Although, I think we'll always have our hand in some kind of food because we're so passionate about offering good, clean tasting or delicious tasting food. But we also see the opportunity for BeeFree to be prevalent in other parts of people's lives, whether that's maybe their pets or clothing, cookbooks, maybe a cooking school, just lots of different areas that we feel like BeeFree could be an asset to. Well,
BeeFree is growing in a great way. 600 plus stores right now around the country, looking at military options, a number of other growth areas. Jennifer Wiese, congratulations on the success, and we look forward to having you on again to talk about more growth in the future.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Okay.